morning. I wouldn't say that I was getting greedy to try to get some stream time in the middle of the day, but maybe I stretched a little too far and it didn't quite pan out. Anyway, so to just keep on going from where we were at, I'm fairly certain we were on row 42, and if that's correct, we should have a 4 2 2 1 1. So 4 2 2 1 1 1 1 2 2 4. Perfect. Okay. Okay, 43 moves one step back, but starts the same with 6. So I think in one of my earlier videos I talked about circles. Actually, it was on the windmill episode. I had kind of discussed on how I do these patterns and how I remember them and how it works for me. If you haven't seen that and you're interested in learning how to make circles in a manner that I do, you can kind of find a brief explanation of it there. The igloo, actually, I'm sorry, the igloo one. And I actually wrote out my pattern every step, and I believe there was 14 different rows there. But kind of, if it can at least guide you into getting your own rhythm of how you can build these circles, circular structures. All right, 4 2 1 2 1. The one is centered. 4 2 1 2 1 centered. 4 2 1 2 1. So 2 1 2 4. Yeah, there's an indication that something isn't right. 4 2 1 2. Four, 2 1 2. 1 centered, so this should be 2 1. My 2 went the wrong direction. 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now that you can kind of see certain shapes emerging, eventually I want the entire outer of this to be completely full with the sea lanterns so that it does glow all the way around. However, I have decided to make this a particular pattern as well, and it's only the outward facing blocks, which is why I'm building with diamonds and then going back and replacing. It seems like a long drawn out process, and there probably is an easier way to do it. Does it look like there's something missing there? Anyway, there's probably an easier way to do it by switching blocks, but I've gotten on a roll how I do it, so anyway, that's just how I'm going to do it. But anyway, you'll start to see blocks underneath here, so it's only the outward facing blocks. And so on the very top, you'll have this same pattern if you're looking at over the top, and now they're actually starting to emerge up here. So you'll start to see this one and that one. They're not outward facing, and by outward I mean anything you look at from the sides as opposed to the top down. And then during our brief intermission, I actually did spend a little bit of time filling some of this in. But oh, okay, we finished that row. Wonderful. Let's put this on row 44. We're going to do 6 again, directly behind. This will be a 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 centered. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 centered. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 centered. 1, 2, 2, 3, and then a 6. Three, two, two, one centered. Two, two, one centered. One, two, two, three. Wow, I hit everywhere except for the one where I wanted it. Okay, here goes 45. we're going to fill the 4 gap that we just created here. So we're going to need to do this. And apparently we're going to need to fill it behind that as well. So we'll just kind of have to remember that. And the reason why we're filling this in is because these will, oh, see, I am glad I thought about that. Parts of this one will be visible, which is why they're filling up there. So we're doing 4, 2, 1, 2. 4, 2, 1, 2. Okay. .46. Okay, so 46 starts back behind this particular row, which is why we had this filled in here. It looks like I may have to be cut short again due to my time constraints this evening. However, not be a big deal, because what I'll do is, what I'll be able to do is, I'll be able to make all of this the correct color, and then we'll finish up the last 4 rows. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys soon.